this session, we will cover different tools and platforms for academics with integration of social media. You might have seen that nowadays almost everybody is available on social platforms, whether these are Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, thousands of applications available on cyberspace, and generally we use these platforms for personal integrations, for personal communications, okay, for creating friends, for communication. Many times we communicate with our uh, teammates, with our older classmates. But in this particular session, we will see how to use these applications, these cloud-based platforms for academics as well as research. In parallel to our existing implementations, existing adoption of social media, by which way we can use these applications for teaching, learning, research, and development. As you can see here in this slide, few points are given like problem solving portals, infographics. We can use Twitter for class message boards. However, nowadays Twitter has imposed some restrictions. Earlier, before Elon Musk, Twitter was very open for everybody. Any type of data could be downloaded. Any amount of data was allowed, but nowadays there is some restrictions. Still, we can use Twitter for message boards for creating our virtual classrooms. Instagram, creation of quality content, live streaming on Facebook. So any of these we can use. We will integrate all of these platforms. We will use these platforms one by one. So by which way we can use infographics based portals, problem solving portals, creating content. So we are starting. First segment in this particular session that we will take is related to problem solving portals. Quora is one of that. Quora, super user, stack exchange, stack overflow, thousands of platforms available nowadays for problem solving. Okay, and on these platforms we can be connected to a large set of audience as well as experts. We can be connected to number of experts. For example, you are proficient in one technology. For example, you are proficient in machine learning, or you are working in some particular algorithm or some particular approach, and you want that you should be connected to so many experts throughout the world, not only in your area, not only within a particular location. We want to be connected to a large set of experts as well as students, so we can use these applications. Quora, in general, what happens, for example, you are having proficiency in one technology or in one particular subject. So there is limitation, there is some particular limited connections within a particular state or in nearby locations, but we want that our profile should be elevated, we should be prominent. Okay, most of the people working in that particular domain should know us. If you want to join a particular community as an expert, then we can use these applications, these cloud-based platforms. Quora. Okay, for example, you are working on machine learning, we can search different experts, we can search different communities related to this particular domain, and by which way we can use it. For example, this particular there is one particular question, how to learn machine learning or different courses of machine learning, what is difference between deep learning, machine learning, or whatever it is. Nowadays we are in the era of AI based tools. So by which way machine learning can be used for content writing, content creation, how to write a literature review, how to identify problem statement for research. So in general, you might have seen in our nearby locations, in our nearby connections, we do not get so much assistance. Okay, reasons may be anything, it may be competitive environment or whatever it is. But if we want to be connected to a large set of experts, in that case, from somewhere we will get a particular good idea. And one more thing, that you will be having connections with number of communities. So you can see that, so by which way you can create your profile. So you can see here on Quora, you can set your preferences, which are different domains you are you are proficient. For example, data science, cyber security, whatever it is, whatever domains you specify here, you will get different types of questions related to these technologies on Quora, and we have to reply. Okay, so in two ways we can work with Quora.com. One way, to put some particular questions, to ask some particular queries related to our subject. For example, you are working on quantum computing, you want to relate quantum computing with your research work. In nearby locations, in your nearby connections, there may be some limitations because of lack of knowledge. But if we want to address, if we want to target a large audience, large set of experts, in that case we can ask that question here. Okay, so you can see that we can answer any particular question, we can specify a particular query, and millions of experts available throughout the world who will be able to answer your questions in multiple languages, not only in English. In multiple languages you will get responses. Okay, and in same way, so what by which way we can use it, we can answer to some particular queries which are asked by other persons. So by which way, by this particular way, we will be connected to number of experts, to number of students, and obviously it will elevate our knowledge level, it will escalate our knowledge level and proficiency in that particular subject. For example, there is one query, okay, what is OLAP? Okay, we can answer it. Okay, so one point we have to consider here, that answer should not be copy and paste. Okay, however, you can use quilling, you can use spinning, lots of spinning tools available, lots of paraphrasing tools available, which we can adopt for content creation, for content transformation. So answer in your own language, in your own context, in your own semantics, you can specify here without plagiarism. And with that, your profile will be indexed in lots of search engines. One more thing is there, when we search any particular query, when we search any particular keyword in Google in form of a question. So one way to search on Google is to write some keywords. But if somebody is searching some particular point in form of a question, then first priority is given to these problem solving portals. For example, somebody is asking about, okay, what is research methodology, how to create a literature review, how to teach this particular subject, from where we can get some particular presentation about this specific theme. So if we are specifying a particular query on Google or any search engine in form of a question, then first priority is given to these platforms. So what will be benefit for us, if somebody is asking a query related to your subject, then if your profile is available on Quora, obviously somebody may notice your profile. Your profile will be noticed by other experts, by other professionals, and obviously it will be a very positive point for your profile. So one way is that one way to use Quora is just to answer very traditional questions, just to answer or just to put a very classical questions. Very effective way to use Quora is to engage with your professional queries, okay, in whatever domain you are working. For example, you are from biotechnology, or you are working with bioinformatics, mechanical, computer science. In whatever domain you are working, simply specify your domains and get connected with large set of experts. Okay, so in this way, so which subjects you are working with, in which particular subjects you are proficient, and in all of these subjects you will get connections from throughout the world, from different universities, from different engineering colleges, from different corporate giants. Okay, for example, we are searching about quantum computing. Okay, so you can see that lots of experts, and most of these experts are renowned professionals. Okay, from corporates, from top level universities. So you can see that PhD from Stanford University. So if we are able to answer this particular question, then, and if that particular answer is okay, if that particular answer is suitable, then you can imagine that what will happen if we are connected with so many experts from different universities throughout the world. Okay, not only throughout the world, in your nearby locations within India, and so many other corporates. Okay. In same way, for example, data science in bioinformatics, so many questions. And these queries, these particular questions we can use in academics. Now if we discuss it, that by which way it may be beneficial for our academics. If we are preparing a particular question paper, if we are creating a particular quiz, if we are conducting a particular seminar, okay, if we are conducting a specific competition for content writing, for content creation, okay, or some particular case study, we want to create a particular case study on a specific subject with particular case scenario. So lots of case studies you will get here. Okay, so many experts available. So you can see that from MIT University, somebody from Stanford University, someone from Oxford University, from corporate giants. If we want to be connected with other experts, with other teachers, with other professors, then we can use this platform. Okay, so in parallel to traditional social applications, traditional social platforms like Facebook or Instagram, we should use these applications. Okay, you can put a new question. For example, I want to put a question. We can specify here. If we want to address this particular question, then we can highlight some particular experts. We want to create a post also, so you can see that. If so, similar to Twitter, similar to Facebook, we can create a post. If we want to add a particular question, okay, for example, we want to use case and use cases of data science in bioinformatics. So in this way, this question will be added, and somebody will be available, some particular expert will be available here to answer this particular question. In same way, if somebody has asked a particular query that is in our interest, that is in our proficiency, we can reply to that. So obviously, it will elevate our professional profile, our CV. Okay. So this is very first platform that you can use. So multiple tools, multiple applications we have mentioned in this particular presentation. So at end of this session, I will share this to all of you. Second social media based platform that we are covering here is Pinterest, infographics based platform for content creation, for teaching and learning, as well as research. Infographics. What is infographics? Information that is available in form of graphics. In general, when we search some particular keyword on Google or any search engine, we get different types of results. If we are creating a particular presentation for our students or for a particular seminar, then we have to integrate some high quality images. These high quality images we can adopt, we can use from Pinterest, very popular platform, highly indexed. For example, we want to take some particular images related to blockchain. Okay, you will get so many infographics based data sets, different types of images which we can use in our presentations. So in general, by which way presentations are created with some text content. But if we are creating a particular presentation in this way, so in this way, so you can see types of blockchain. So one way to specify types of blockchain is in text format in presentation. Another way, we can use this particular image. So such type of high quality images for presentations, for webinars, for seminars, we can adopt. And one more thing is that these images, these infographics are free from plagiarism. Otherwise, if we are taking some particular content from some particular source, then we have to take care of plagiarism point. So we will cover that part also, by which way we can transform this content to text content. Okay, but for a specific presentation, for a particular slide, if we want a high quality image, then we can use this. For example, we want to search for, okay, difference machine learning and deep learning. Okay, rather than using some particular text content, we want to use it in form of image. So you can see that so many other images available. So such type of images give very positive impact on the presentations in PowerPoint presentations if we are using slides with these types of images rather than classical text content. So you can see that data science versus machine learning. If you are discussing about this particular concept, machine learning versus deep learning, data science versus machine learning. Okay. So if we will use this particular content in text format, directly text format from Google, in that case, there will be a problem of plagiarism. But because this particular content is available inside a specific image, so it is embedded text in image, so it will be free from plagiarism and we can use it. Okay. In same way, any other technology, for example, we are working on quantum systems, quantum computing, or in some particular case scenario. Use cases of quantum computing. Or in general. So you can see that if we are explaining our students about difference between classical computing and quantum computing, then you can see that if we integrate this image in our presentation, then it will be easy to understand. Along with that, it will give a professional look. Okay, in parallel to knowledge, it will provide a professional look to the presentation rather than simply copy and paste, or within PowerPoint presentation we are creating a table and then within each cell we are copying some particular content. So if we are taking this, then obviously it will be quite professional, interesting and eye-catchy for students, for our audience. Okay, so this is the URL. So if we want to use this type of content in a particular article, if we want to use this particular content in some particular research report, we can use it. Okay, so you can see this is the URL. Using OCR technology, using OCR tools, such images can be converted to text format. So whatever text is embedded in these images in infographics, we can extract text for our research reports. Okay, so many tools we have specified here. So image with text we can pass to OCR and we will get text content. Okay, so for example, this particular is OCR dot space. Okay, so which URL we want to scrap, we want to extract this URL we have specified and start OCR. So you can see this particular content is extracted. So this particular content will be free from plagiarism. Why? Because in actual, this particular content is available in this particular image. So using OCR, that content we have extracted. So any other image we can take, for example, this applications. Okay. Any specific content we can take. Copy this URL and pass to OCR. Detect automatically in whatever language this content is available in that image. So you can see that this content is available in read write mode, and this particular content can be reused in a specific document. Okay, so if we want to use a particular content in presentation, then we can use it as it is. If we want to use it in some particular research report, in some lecture notes, in some particular tutorials, then we can convert it. Okay, using OCR we can convert. In same way, any other, like we can take for example cloud computing. So you can see that very professional images available here. If we are explaining our students about difference between different cloud platforms, so one way is that simply creating tables, simply putting some particular text in PowerPoint presentation. Another way is quite professional, using images from Pinterest. Okay, so you can see in this way, and so many other. If we are explaining about different services, if we are explaining about layered approach or different segments of cloud computing. So for PowerPoint presentations, no, and not only for PowerPoint presentations, for our research papers, for our documents, for tutorials, for lecture notes, we can use these images. Okay, so simply we can use it, and it can be put in any particular document. If there is some particular image rich in text and we want that particular text content, then we can use OCR. Okay. For example, this particular part, we can take it using OCR, and so either you can upload any PDF file. So if you are having some particular PDF file or image, you can upload it, or you can give path or that URL of document and start OCR. So you can see that now this particular content written in image is converted to read write mode. Okay, to selectable format. Now it can be selected. So once it is selected, it can be pasted anywhere. It can be pasted to Notepad, Notepad++, or MS Word, wherever you want to use. If you want to use it in some particular lecture notes, in some particular tutorials, we can do. If we want to use it in presentation, then it is available directly in form of image. Are you getting these points, dear participants? Kindly confirm. Are you getting all of these points, whatever we are covering here? In chat only, kindly confirm. And whether it is audible and visible to all of you. Is it audible as well as visible to all? Okay. Not visible. Dr. Ajay Roy, no, saying not visible. Dr. Ajay Roy sir, kindly reconnect.
Actually, your screen now, I think it is not shared properly. So it is visible, but only we can send some part, but very little fonts are there. So it not be audible, but visibility is the problem. I'm going to reconnect again, but I think there
Okay.
is a issue maybe.
Gaurav, maybe you can put it on the slide mode, slideshow mode. I think that yeah, it is clear now.
Okay. But actually, most of the things are in
Yeah.
demonstration mode, not in
Mhm.
PowerPoint.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay.
Okay, so I
Okay.
request the participant to reconnect because I'm not showing the presentation. Most of the coverage is in demonstration mode, so I can zoom it to whatever level it is possible.
Yes, it is fine now. I think better. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so two platforms we have covered so far, Pinterest and Quora. Okay, so for example, you are explaining about this particular concept, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service in cloud computing. Okay, so you can see that how much it is very professional diagram, high quality, high resolution. If we try to create such type of diagram in Photoshop or in MS Word, obviously it will take lots of time, but such type of high quality high resolution images are available on infographics based portals. Okay, and as far as prominence is concerned, Pinterest is on top. For question answers, for queries, we can adopt Quora. Quora as well as other platforms that we are discussing now. Okay. OCR to edit if we are having some particular PDF, and from that particular PDF we want to extract some particular content, we want to extract some particular text material, so we can use OCR dot space OCR to edit PDF to text, make PDF searchable. Okay, so many applications available which you can use. Okay, answers, Yahoo answers. So in questions and answers segment, Yahoo answers can be used. Stack Exchange, very popular platform. Stack Exchange. In multiple disciplines. For example, you are working on MATLAB, you are working on different programming languages, and we are stuck at a particular point. We are doing research in some particular domain and we are stuck at a particular implementation. So most of the technical queries are asked and replied on this particular platform, Stack Exchange. So you can see that some particular queries are asked, contradictory references from two PhD supervisors. Okay, if you want to take a particular query related to some particular domain, some particular programming language, like how to execute MATLAB on Android, by which way you can create some particular quiz. Many times at the time of implementation, we face some challenges. We need troubleshooting. If you are working in NS2, MATLAB, or whatever tool, and we need assistance from some particular expert. Okay, so you can see that technical queries. So Stack Exchange, very prominent platform for technical queries. So MATLAB plotting, different types of questions along with their solutions. So you can see that in this way. So for example, this is the query, this is the problem which is faced by some particular person, some scholar, and if I am able to reply, we can specify, we can put our answer here. So this person may be an expert, this particular person, whosoever is asking this particular problem, that may be a scholar, that may be a professor, that may be a particular professional working on a research project. So if we are able to reply this particular problem, then there may be probability that this particular professional may associate us in their research project or in their particular research work. Okay, major point is possibility. Okay, point is not that whether it will happen or not, point is not that whether that person will associate or not. Again, point is not that whether our profile will be elevated or not, whether we will be famous or not. Point is that there will be probability. With some particular action, there is probability of something. With some particular attempt, there is probability of some positive action, some particular positive response. So one way is that we are spending lots of time on Facebook, we are spending lots of time on changing our timelines, on posting some images, some particular personal photographs. One way is that. Another way is that we can be connected to large number of experts, to lots of experts who are working in similar domain, and we are trying to solve their problem, or we are specifying our problems to be solved by other experts. So in that case, rather than personal connections, we will be having rich professional connections. And obviously, in terms of monetary benefits, in terms of professional benefits, obviously professional connections will pay us a lot. Okay, For example, we are working on Python language, okay, and we are specifying some particular query. We can put that particular point, okay. So you can see, looking for Python based machine learning library. So we can open this particular question, and whosoever is asking this query, we can reply. And we don't know who is this person, whether that person is scholar or professor or professional or researcher or a scientist, but there may be possibility for our better connection. And you can see that lots of new packages we will come to know. For example, milk, okay. So very new packages, very new toolkits we will come to know. So machine learning toolkit, okay. So if we are exploring these platforms, then we will come to know about new technologies, about new algorithms, about new packages. Otherwise our knowledge will be limited to books, our knowledge will be limited to some particular literature which we are exploring from so many years. From here we will get new ideas, so by which way a particular problem can be solved, or on which points other people are stuck, on which segments other researchers and professionals are facing challenges in research and development, in teaching also. You might have seen many times we want to work on new topic. For example, you are doing research on a particular area. Many times we get confused, okay, what is new in this particular domain, what is new in this particular research area. Many times our research scholars get confused what which type of new research work to be done in this particular stream. So if we are exploring these platforms, if we are exploring these applications, then we will come to know new domains, new titles for research work. Many times it is asked, it is discussed by research scholars that lots of work is done in this particular area, almost everything is done in this particular domain. What we should do, which title we should take, because it will take 3 to 4 years. After 3 years, whether this topic will be old or not. So in current scenario, already that topic is old, and still we are taking that topic on which already huge work is done. If we want to take very new research topics, if we want to explore very new domains of research, then we have to be keep on exploring such applications, okay, such platforms. And obviously it will give us rich community with our connections. So you can see different queries. For example, one, we want to work with Python quantum computing in some particular domain, okay. This is a query, so different answers. You also might have seen, for when we stuck at a particular query, then uh, we ask that particular segment, we ask that particular error on Google. And if that particular query is technical query related to some particular programming or some algorithm, then top priority is given to Stack Overflow, Stack Exchange, Quora. Okay, Quora is general purpose for all streams. Stack Exchange, Stack Overflow, it is for technical segments, for technical domains. So you can connect your Facebook account, you can log in with your Google account, and by this way we will be having rich knowledge about a particular subject. okay, in whatever we are working. And we never know to which community, to which research institute, to which research lab we may be connected in future. So obviously it is possible only if we will keep on replying, if we will keep on creating our connections on these platforms, and we will keep on creating our technical connections, professional connections with professors, with scientists, with research labs. On these platforms, most of the scientists are available from DRDO, from NASA, from government agencies, from different foreign universities. So they are already available, and we never know when we come in contact with those experts, and we may be benefit we may be getting good benefit from those experts. Okay, so you can explore these tools. Few of these we have mentioned here. Each and every URL along with screenshot is given in this presentation. Super user is also there. Stack Exchange, super user, answer bag. Now we will cover another tool, another platform for academics. Okay, not only for academics, we can use it for content creation. We can use it for analyzing, for evaluation of any particular video content without any distraction. Viewpure.com. Freely available, and very beneficial for students as well as teachers. By which way we can use this application? Completely cloud based. It is known as cloud filtering tools. Many times you might have seen, many times, or we can say that almost every time when we watch some YouTube video related to some particular concept, we get distracted in between the video with some advertisements, with some sponsored content. And obviously if we are quite focused about our subject, if we are studying that particular topic, then in between disturbances, in between distractions gives lots of irritation. Okay, so by which way we can use cloud filtering tools for teaching and learning, for viewing videos without any distraction? Viewpure.com. And one more benefit is there with the Viewpure. We can take a chunk of video. For example, there is a YouTube video of 2 hours. Within that particular 2 hours, we want that our students should view only 7 to 8 minutes. This is the starting time, this is ending time. Okay, only that segment we want that our students should view. So we can cut it without manually cutting, without using any tool, without using any subscription or paid tool. We can use Viewpure without, so taking complete video or chunk of video. Major thing is without any distraction, without any advertisement. So now we will see its demo. Okay, for example, on YouTube I'm searching about, okay, or whatever it is, quantum computing. Just for demonstration we have taken it. Okay, now you can see that. So first of all, we'll see whether it will start from advertisement or not. Some particular video we will take, whether it is or so so any video. First of all, we'll see some particular video that is starting from some advertisement, and starting from advertisement. So we want that particular video should be filtered. Okay, because if some particular video is having advertisement, then after 2 to 3 minutes, after 4 to 5 minutes, uh, there are lots of advertisements repeatedly. So you can see that YouTube URL we have passed here, purify. If we want to purify entire, then we will click here. If we want to purify a particular chunk, then we can specify here starting time and ending time. Okay, so first of all, we will take it as it is, purify. And after that, so view purified video on this particular link. So you can explore it in your system also. So simply put that particular URL, and you can give it any name, or randomly will be done. And view purified video on view pure. Okay, this link I will share to you, so that you will be able to do. So any type of video, any content, for example, you are watching some particular MOOC content, and within that particular content you are getting some advertisements, some distractions. You want to extract some particular content, for example, from 5 seconds to 8 seconds. Okay, which password we want to specify? Any password you can give. Okay, if you want that this purified video should be protected with a password, only selected audience should be able to view. Okay, and purify. So a new dynamic URL will be generated, and that will be free from any distractions, any advertisements. It will be free from any sponsored content. Okay, so lots of tools available. So my focus, my motive in this particular session is to cover so many tools, uh, so many applications, so that uh, all of you will be able to explore. Okay, multiple tools we are covering here, multiple cloud-based applications we are covering here, so that you will be able to use for your teaching, learning, content creation, lecture notes preparation, creating presentations, or if we are working on some content writing. Cloud-based audio recording. Very popular platform for content creation, which we can use for teaching and learning. By which way we can create a content from a running video or a particular session. For example, you are recording a particular video for your students or for a MOOC, Along with that particular video, you want to record its subtitles automatically. We can use Vocaru. One way is that we can use Vocaru to create subtitles, to create written content from our own session. For example, in this particular session, I am talking, I am delivering a particular content, and if Vocaru is started at initial point at start, then each and everything will be recorded in text content. Okay, in text as well as in audio content, we can record it. Another way, many times we watch YouTube videos or some particular MOOC content. For example, we are watching a particular online session, a specific course on Udemy, Coursera. That particular expert or resource person is delivering a very quality content. We want that quality content. We want that particular content to be recorded only in audio format. We are not in need of any video content. From that particular video, we want to extract only audio. We can use it. For example, so Vocaru, no need to subscribe anything, no need to create any account, no need to sign up, simply click okay, allow. Okay, in this session we are discussing about different tools for teaching and learning with integration of social media. So you can see that, so whatever I have discussed now, so it is recorded. So we can, so for example, you are um, attending a specific session, you are attending a seminar, okay, and in your mobile phone also you can use if you want to record audio. So one way is that, so now the question may come that okay, we are having a sound recorder, we can record somebody's voice from sound recorder, and it is also true, there is no problem. In everybody's mobile phone there is sound recorder, but in mobile phones sound recorder there is no provision of noise removal, there is no provision of background noise removal. Here you can see that background noise removal is already available. For example, at background there is some noise, there are some disturbances, noise of fan, noise of AC, noise of nearby people, okay, somebody is talking. So in sound recorder of mobile phone this facility is not available. In high end phones it may be there, but in classical Android phones, in classical smartphones, it is not available. In Vocaru it is by default available, background noise removal, whether there is some particular disturbance, distraction, noise of fan, AC, or whatever it is, people are talking, people are sniffing, whatever it is. Okay, so it is completely free from any distraction with noise removal. So what we can do, for example, some audio we want to extract from YouTube video. So in parallel, we can open that YouTube video. That particular YouTube video will be extracted here. Audio will be extracted from that YouTube video and save and share. Where we want to share it? To Facebook, Twitter, Stumble upon, WhatsApp, where we want to share, or QR code, or this QR code. So uh, you can also scan it, okay, from your mobile phone web browser. Scan this QR code and confirm whether you are able to listen this audio or not. So it is just for demonstration, just to check whether it will work or not. Just for simply from your mobile phone browser, web browser, scan this QR code and confirm whether you are on this particular URL or not. Whether it is working or not, simply scan this QR code from your mobile web browser. In web browser, Chrome or Firefox, whatever you are using, there is QR code scanner. Scan this and confirm whether you are able to access it or not. Okay, so you can see that how much it is easy. In case of sound recorder, in case of traditional sound recorder, what is major problem? We are filling our own memory, we are consuming our own memory. If sound recorder is being used, obviously my SD card or internal memory will be consumed. But here we are not using our SD card, we are not using our memory, we are using cloud storage. It means whether we are recording 1 GB audio or 1 terabyte audio, it will be on cloud. No need to worry that in my phone only 20 MB is remaining, only 1 GB is remaining. Okay, so some particular audio, some particular video we want to share to Facebook, to WhatsApp, or we want to download. So we can download it and it will be on cloud. So two major benefits. One first benefit, with noise removal, there is no background noise, there is no nearby distraction. Second is memory optimization. Okay, our memory will not be used, cloud storage will be used. We are not using our phone memory, we are not using our sound recorder. Okay, so if we want to share somebody, if we want to share it on some particular chat box, so simply copy and I can paste on chat. Okay, so by which way you can see that it is beneficial. So some particular audio if we have recorded, we can convert to text content. Now if we want to take subtitles, if we want to take subtitles, okay, we can do it. So lots of tools available. Sound to text, media.io, sound to text, transcription tools available, lots of transcription tools available. Another tool for live transcription, if we want for live transcription, for conversion of audio to text, so this tool we can use for recording of audio, for extraction of audio from video. Okay, we want to keep it from that particular YouTube video. If we want that content should be created, I want to create a lecture notes. Okay, I want to create some tutorials from a YouTube video, from Udemy, from Coursera. One way is that I will note down in my notebook, I will write each and everything whatever that person is talking. I will stop and then I will write, then in slow mode or in speed mode I will listen and then I will write. Another way is that simply I will use free live transcript. So you can see we are starting its demo. Start transcribing. So now we are starting this particular content. So you can see automatically typed. I have not typed it, it is typed automatically. So in parallel, if we are running a YouTube video or Udemy or Coursera class, then we can create this particular content. So this is the content. In same way, for example, some particular audio content is there. Okay, some particular session you are attending and you want that specific content in form of text. So free live transcript. Okay, in this session social media platforms are being covered. Okay, hello to all of you. So it is typed and simply we can copy and paste. Okay, it is we can use that particular content. So it is selectable content. So from any particular video, and not only YouTube video, any specific educational content, educational multimedia file. It may be a web series, it may be a particular live class. So two ways. So one way we can integrate, we can uh, use Vocaru for audio extraction, and free live transcript. Okay. Anything, for example, any content you can take here. Okay. At one time, at one instance, you can run it. That will be integrated automatically. So all of these links given here convert audio to text. So lots of tools I have mentioned in this particular presentation which you can use. Okay, audio to text, convert audio to text. So if this audio file we have downloaded, now we are downloading this audio file. So this is MP3 file. If I want to convert it, this is MP3 file, and we want to convert in text format. Okay, in which language, to which mail ID we want to send this text. Okay, so very useful for content creation, for content writing, for creating lecture notes, for creating presentations. Okay, convert audio to text, and all of these are completely free. Transcribe, drop your audio file. So whether it's up to you whether you want to use Flexware or you want to use Weed or media.io generate transcription. Okay, so for content creation, for recording of a particular session, for extraction of content from, so you can see that this is the content, and timeline wise, depending upon that particular timeline it is extracting. So where we have given a break, so from this much time to this particular second, this is the content, to this particular time to this second. So each and every content, so download text or subtitle, so we can use it in form of subtitles. Okay, subtitle file. Many, so as all of you are professionals, as all of you are teachers, you are professors in different institutes, you also delivering sessions in different webinars, in different seminars, in different conferences. So what you can do, at the time of delivery of session, you can use these tools. So whatever you are delivering, whatever you are teaching to your students or audience, it will be recorded, and later on that particular content can be used for your own channel. You can use it for your own YouTube channel. Okay, for your uh, for your specific portal. If you are hosting a specific portal, or if you want that your content should be available on your YouTube channel, so you can record your content, you can save your content, and it can be uploaded. If you want to use third party content, then also we can use these services.